Now, listen, this comes from Dave Burkett. Now, the Lions currently have the second pick in the NFL draft. And Dan Campbell does not think you need an elite quarterback to win in the NFL. Now, obviously, Jared Goff is our starter. We re-signed Tim Boyle and David Blau. I got a problem with that. I got a serious problem with that. This might be a hot take, but I would take Baker Mayfield over any of the backup quarterbacks that we have. Okay? But Dan Campbell says no. When he's asked about, it says, second-year coach Dan Campbell told beat reporters Thursday he does not believe teams need an elite at the position, meaning quarterback, for long-term success. Nick says Joe Flacco, Eli, Nick Foles. Well, that last quarterback, man, I got to defend Eli, man. I believe in Eli, as Deion Sanders used to say. Steve is in the middle. What's up, Steve? Says, wonder if Goff still sees himself as elite. Ben says, what's up, Ben? Picture freaks me out, man. Says, Brad Johnson was not elite, and that is facts. Not even in the slightest. But he won. So, Dan Campbell is quoted by saying, no, I don't think you need that. I think that those guys like that are obviously they're special. And they certainly can give you a better chance. But no, I don't believe you have to have one of those guys to sustain success. Now, those guys, speaking of a quarterback, obviously we need a better backup than what we have. But Dan Campbell is saying you don't need an elite quarterback to win. What do y'all think about Dan Campbell? Zay says Dan Campbell switching guns, saying he wants a starter with the top pick, then saying if we love that guy and you got to take him before the other teams, he needs to stop talking. Okay, Zay. Now, shout out to my guy, Raw Detroit. Check out his YouTube channel. He's been saying for the longest, and I've been saying too, since 2019, the Lions have not had a substantial backup quarterback. Now, I need to know, do you think, Lions fans, or anybody, that this is a negative, the first real negative of Dan Campbell? Because I'm going to tell you what, if the Detroit Lions miss on this draft, it is the beginning of the end. You cannot miss on this draft. Dan Campbell, I honestly believe that this draft is the start of the beginning of the end. If they miss on this, then they're in trouble. This is going to be the start of their end. Bree says, yes, absolutely. You need elite quarterback to win. Now, Breeze, that's not entirely true. Listen, I disagree with that, man. Because we've seen lesser quarterbacks than Jared Goff win championships. Zay says, is Stafford elite? I think, Zay, my honest opinion, is that Stafford is probably elite after his Super Bowl win. I think you got to put him in elite category. I agree with you when you said Detroit Lions cannot miss on the draft. What's up, Denzel? Yeah, they can't miss. They can't miss. This is as much capital as we had in a long time. And we can't afford to miss. Okay, Nick says there is only about 7 elite QBs. But Steve says elite defense sure as help average QBs. That's facts. What do all of these defenses, all of these mediocre, less than elite quarterbacks have in common? Trent Dilfer was trash. Can y'all actually believe that he was up like that infamous Mel Kiper and the guy that ran the Indianapolis Colts? They went back and forth about Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer was far from elite, but he got a Super Bowl ring. His defense carried him. Zay says, I believe they're trying to do a 49ers blueprint in terms of team building and scheme. Bree says, do you think they should draft Matt Corral at 32? I say yes. I want to draft while we can. I think that, honestly, Breeze, we could take a quarterback in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Nick says, Bears got to a Super Bowl with Rex Grossman. You see what I'm saying? The Eagles won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles. Bree says, do you really think Goff is our long-term solution at QB? It depends on what you mean long-term solution. What do you believe for the Detroit Lions is a long-term solution? Let me remind you all that Matthew Stafford played for this team for 12 years. He played 8 consecutive seasons without missing a game. Okay? He was a long-term solution. What would you call right now a long-term solution for the Detroit Lions? Dan Campbell continues to say, that's really what you're trying to acquire. A guy that you can feel like can come in and he's going to be able to have solid production for you. I mean, that's kind of the idea. We need to feel like, all right, this guy comes in. It may take just a little bit, but you like to believe by the time you hit your first game that this player's starting for you and is going to be able to produce and then be able to grow every year a little bit here.